Hello and welcome to another episode of the Wayfinder series. Today will be about fire. See you in a moment. So the word Agni is a Sanskrit word meaning fire. In the Vedic culture, Agni is regarded as a deity. In the more philosophical approach, Agni is one of the 5 main elements that participate in the physical creation. And in Ayurveda is a representation of the fire of digestion and of all the entities in the body that are responsible for metabolism. Agni is responsible for things like longevity, normal complexion, normal strength, good health, motivation, normal growth, normal luster, normal ojas, and normal body temperature. It is mentioned that our individual existence is because of Agni, because when Agni stops functioning, the individual dies. And we kind of know this because when a person dies, the body loses its heat and becomes cold. It is also said that if the Agni becomes abnormal, we will suffer from various diseases. So in a nutshell, we say that the healthy Agni is the root cause of a healthy and long life. The nourishment, strength, complexion, vitality we get from consuming foods is dependent on the normal functioning of Agni. In the previous videos, we looked at the roles of the doshas and their influence in the different stages of digestion. Kapha in the first phase, Pitta in the middle, and Vata in the last. We saw that when Vata is affecting the digestion, it's called Vishama Agni or improper Agni. It causes irregularity in digestion and therefore defective formation of the tissues. When Kapha is affecting the Agni, it is called Manda or slow. And although Agni can be weak to different reasons, it causes a partial digestion of food, which according to Ayurveda creates a lot of problems in our system. So if the Agni is balanced and proper intake of food happens, there is a proper digestion and the balance of the tissues is maintained. When it comes to Agni, the first level of digestion is carried out by Jatara Agni, the second by Bhuta Agni, and the third by Dhatu Agni. These are different levels of action of Agni depending where the digestive or metabolic processes take place. Jatara Agni, commonly known as the fire in the belly, although according to Ashtanga Hridayam is located in the Grahani, and the Grahani is supposed to lie between the stomach and the intestines. Jatara Agni is known as the king of all the Agnis because all the other forms of Agni are dependent on the quality of this Jatara Agni. Bhuta Agni, commonly said to be present in the liver, it's the Agni that pertains to the 5 elements: Akasha or space, Vayu, air, Agni, fire, Jala, water, and Prithvi, earth. These elements are the basis of all physical creation, our bodies and food included. So different aspects of our body only get nourished by the substance that belong to the same elemental category. So Bhuta Agni is of 5 types, one for each element. Dhatu Agni, the Dhatus are the tissues of the body and they too have their dedicated Agnis that metabolize the essence of nutrition and expel out the waste. We have 7 tissues that form 7 Dhatu Agnis. Now, different authors have different ways to look at it, but commonly it is said that there are 13 basic types of Agni in the body. 1 Jatara Agni, 5 Bhuta Agnis, and 7 Dhatu Agnis. But in reality, it is mentioned that there is an Agni in every paramanu, or every atom. So why am I saying all this? Well, there's this wrong idea that we are what we eat, that the quality of the foods that we consume is going to dictate the quality of body we have. But that idea is not completely wrong, but it's somewhat flawed because as we've seen, there is a complex process of digestion, metabolism and absorption. And if the Agni is not performing well, even the healthiest foods can cause issues. On the other spectrum, there is a certain lack of understanding that what we eat will in fact dictate the quality of our body. And this is clear when we see the impacts of bad food habits in the overall health of any given population. So the more reasonable approach is that the quality of the foods is in fact determining the type of body we have, but only if our Agni, our digestion and our absorption mechanisms are working properly. So this shloka says, an individual should take utmost care to maintain the Agni by providing fuel in the forms of food and drinks which should be taken as per rules mentioned, because life and strength of the individual depends on the Agni. So what causes the vitiation of Agni? Here are some examples. Not enough or too much food, eating when there is indigestion, irregular eating habits, eating unwholesome foods, foods which are heavy to digest, food which has cold qualities, eating chilled or frozen items, food which is very dry in nature, improper panchakarma procedures, emaciation of the body due to disease, sudden migration to unsuitable place or season, and suppression of the natural urges. Agni can get so vitiated that even light foods become indigestible. When there is a vitiation in the Agni and digestion doesn't work properly, it forms a substance called ama, but this will be the topic of our next video. So that was it for today. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Wish you good health. See you on the way.